Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Lee Snyder, the product manager for the steel segment here at Trimble. And what I'll be showing is a quick overview of the platform grading tools which are available for download on the Tekla warehouse. What it comes with is this collection of 5 separate tools. The primary tool being the platform grading tool here that will lay out the grading for us here within the model. So I'll just give a quick explanation of how this works. Of course, you can come in and you can set up all your different sizes and that sort of thing. And then what we're going to do is just use these tools right here to define our boundary members, our inner boundary members, if there are any supports, any cutout parts that we want to help us lay out this grading. So what I'll do is just come in here and identify my outside boundary members. So I'll just click like that. And then I can also add support, so these will be the pieces inside that I want this grading to span on. And then I can also define inner boundary members, for example here, so we can define this around this stair opening so that we don't have any grading that's inserted in there. Once I have those defined the way that I want, I can just go ahead and click on create, and then it will go in and it will just put in these sheets, as you can see here. It'll also include the span direction and that sort of stuff, which will show up real nice on the GA drawings. As you can notice here, this is basically just putting in the pieces of plate to indicate the layout for the grading. If you're wanting to put in specific grading with the bearing bars and that sort of stuff, as you can see here, I've created a separate video on how that works and would refer you to that. So we can also take a look at some of these other tools here. So if we wanted to create some cutouts, for example, around this HVAC unit, we could do that. We have this toe plates around circle where I can just come in, define my settings, click where I want that to be, pick on the piece of grading that's supposed to be cut, and then if I just change my representation real quick, we can see that it's been cut out there, and you can see the toe plates that are added. Those are optional, that you can toggle those on or off. Another thing that we could do real quick is do this toe plates around polygon. So I can again just come in here and just pick the corners, the pieces that I want to cut, and then it asks me to define the pieces of grading that I want to cut. So I can just do that real quickly just by window selecting here within my model, and then if I change my representation here, then you can see that it's applied that cutout there, in addition to including the toe plate as I defined there within my settings. Some other ones here real quick, I can do this toe plates around members. So if I wanted to cut in around the column, then I can do that real quickly here. Same thing on this one, where it's just adding in the toe plates and cutting in the gradient around there. And then we can also do this toe plates along lines. So I can come in here and let's say that we want to run this from this column line to this column line, and we want the toe plates applied to all these pieces. Then I can just click and it'll include that information there within the model. And then of course I can continue around through the rest of the model to add in the rest of the information that's required. But these are just some nice little tools that can help you quickly lay out the grading there within your model, including some of the cuts and the toe plates and the span direction to display on your drawing. As mentioned, these are available for download on the Tekla warehouse, and I invite you to try them out, send us any feedback that you may have, and we hope you enjoy this new development.